Alright, hello there. I am Papa01 and this is MMA Federation walkthrough part 17. Yesterday was my birthday and let's get started. Yeah, I was born St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we're finna get started. Monkeys are full. That's what's on right now.
Through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it.
And then we were just gonna work on the other, you know.
How you talking and where you walking, or you and your homies might be lying and sharp. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the street, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and the gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, there ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life to a die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power in the
Alright, I should have, I'm a worry about what I can do correctly in the next one because he fucking won. Because they ain't gonna give me the cars they want to give me anyway in training. I forget about that with the sparring. God damn it. I could do this. I don't gotta be looking for 5 cards because like it says just use 5 of them. I don't gotta freaking make them work and stuff like that. So that was on me. That loss was definitely on me. I may try to do some of the freaking career matches because I should go back and do those as well. Don't just worry about just doing this. Do career matches as well. So let me see. What the fuck? Why is he doing that? Thought he was gonna go after the head and the butt. Oh, it's bogus. He ain't gonna go after nothing. Go after these 2 right here. There we go. So now I'm gonna need at least 4 by the time we get to the 8th turn because he's gonna be going after my head and do damage on that. So no, I'm just gonna do this one only. Yeah. Damn it, I forgot what the fuck he put, but I don't want to not put nothing. So go out to this. All right, cool. He's only gonna have one more energy than me. All right, that's great. Last time he only had a way after that, but I gotta defend the legs just in case. See, he actually went after the legs this time.
Hey, yo, hold up. Bring that beat back real quick, man. Yo, y'all can't do this without your boy Flo, man. Yeah. I'm the Superman to the king. I can throw out with the bouquet. Put up on the baton, in the bouquet.
The legs, really? Dude, what the fuck is that about? What is... Oh. not to do nothing. Because don't got nothing to do. Take that. See, this is what. That's one of the reasons I hate this fucking game. You can say I won though, but like, who gives a fuck, dude? It was some trifling shit that happened throughout that, or I'm just not playing correctly with the with that stuff. I swear to God, I think it'd be the computer, like, and that is exactly what's probably going on. The computer don't predetermine what it's gonna pick already. It'll pick it based off of what you may pick and stuff like that. So let's see what wrestling is. At least I got the brown belt. It only took me one try. You know, happy about that. That's good. At the very least, it only took me one try to do it. See, there go the drop kick. Oh, I get the drop kick after the black belt. The hell? This is the favorite card for grappling as far as defense right here. That's 5 for 7 with the head and body. That's my favorite card overall. Offensively, there's a lot of good offensive cards, so I can't really say what would be my favorite for that. And when can we work on our black belt in this discipline? At level 15, we're almost there anyway. Muay Thai. Alright, and that kick. That fucking knee thrust, I don't really give a shit about that. This right here, I want that. Because it's 60. And like, that's... Now, if that was a 6 for 60% chance of critical, then that would be 4 for 10. That would be better. But no. Forget all that. Let's see. Should we go into Jiu-Jitsu? Yeah, let's go into Jiu-Jitsu because I really want this card right here.
Now it's mine, now
matches. Let's see. See nothing that could be. Take that off.
Catch a cane, big homie, what it is? I'm just gonna rap straight up for these niggas. Now, everybody wanna be the king of the South when they ain't running the damn thing, but they mouth, no doubt. It's all good, y'all just stay in y'all opinion. But in the South and in the hood, it's understood. Without saying it's a given. And ain't cause of what I'm doing for a living. It's more because of what I do and how I'm living. Not to mention when I'm rapping, I'm just heard niggas feeling. And still chilling on substance in the hilling. Made provisions for the click and continue keeping it pimping. Whether crack was in the house, the record sale through the ceiling. So say what you want, do what you please. But for fun, I shoot 22 from your shoe to your knee. I run a record label and a crew of G's. So niggas will come and look for you if a sneeze or even breathe the wrong way. You better do what the song say and be easy, else it'll be a long day. I ain't troubles in the pockets of my jeans. Pussy niggas couldn't see me in the dream. I'm traffic with all of your magazines. Everybody need other things. But I can get the block out. Baby, cool with the top down. I'm connected nationwide, but in the South. Expect you to keep the name out your mouth. I'm the French, so don't get it twisted. All the shots skipping from my clothes is 50.
one hustler. Keep the street blazing. Race don't sell, I drive up and sell a race. While y'all cherry picking hustlers out here slaving. Can't shit, nigga, run deep in my vein. Put my heart live in my bone marrow, man. That's heavy. My damn is premium like octane. Can't tell me nothing. That I need to get your mind. Ain't gonna share this thing, seated in the throne. Overruled other dudes like Caesar didn't wrong. With a breath so demanding and an aura so strong. The South ain't been represented like this in so long. I'm a emperor. Be glad I'm working on the temple. Otherwise, I got the flip, slip, listen, stick temple. Disrespect us, I'm a flicker to the bitch. Straight silk brass, knuckles, see and gentles, blast suckers in they dimples. I'm a king. I ain't troubles in the pockets of my king. I'm a king. The niggas couldn't see me in the dream. I'm a king. I'm dropping the ball to get back and sing. I'm a king. Everybody need the other king. I'm a king. But I can get to the hot dog. I'm a king. Baby, you can put the top of the dog. I'm a king. I'm connected nationwide, but in the South, I'm a king. Making it keep the name at your mouth. I'm a king.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no.
We got to take.
Oh no. About me, better watch how you speak. The greatest of all time, baby. Ali, past y'all, go the distance. Y'all won't last now. Smash with the elbow, cracking the glass jaw. You better knuckle up. Dream crusher, coming out swinging, open you up. Yeah, your luck is up. Cover up, I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear them scream. Oh, cause I'm blessed, kid.
If he goes after that, he's a jerk. Damn jerk. I'm definitely taking him down. I can actually fuck him up with that, bro.
You knock out artists, hard to hit. I get a hero's welcome, you get a nod, that's it. It's obvious you're not that fit to rock with this. Giving it all you got, but you're not that sick. I leave you out cold. Now you panic and frantic from the attack. It's embarrassing, now they all know. Cover up, I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear them scream.
Health is gone.
Cause I'm blessed, kid. Watch how you speak, the greatest of all time, baby. Ali, past y'all, go the distance. Y'all won't last now. Smash with the elbow, cracking the glass jaw. You better knuckle up. Dream crusher, coming out swinging, open you up. Yeah, your luck is up. Cover up, I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear them scream. Cause I'm blessed, kid.
I can see if he has an injury, I should be able to finish him quicker with a knockdown or submission, especially if it goes to that body part, but to anywhere else because he's injured. You know, if he's injured to somewhere, he should get KO'd or submitted automatically. But if I take somewhere else, he's not going to
I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear him scream. Cause I'm blessed, kid.
We may do a couple of these. We should have to do
About me, better watch how you speak. The greatest of all time, baby. Ali, past y'all, go the distance. Y'all won't last now. Smash with the elbow, cracking the glass jaw. You better knuckle up. Dream crusher, coming out swinging, open you up. Yeah, your luck is up. Cover up, I ain't nothing to mess with. Hear them scream.
He's another.
Cause I'm blessed, kid.
I ain't want to fuck with that dude.
Hard to hit, I get a hero's welcome, you get a nod, that's it. It's obvious you're not that fit to rock with this. Giving it all you got, but you're not that sick. I leave you out cold, now you panic and
Main thing he got.
Cause I'm blessed, kid.
But the thing about surge cards is that they're great, but they're also bad. If you got surge cards, you must only want to do defense. It's going to stifle the offense on the ground. If you got surge cards, and if you want to stand it back up, I don't blame him. Stand it back up. So he got the surge cards in order to get it back to the field. So one thing I would say, if somebody is trying to figure out how it is I play this game, is one thing I try to do, but I sometimes do fail to do, is like keep a good balance of the best low stamina cards with decent damage or defense with the best stamina cards with a lot of damage. You know, you gotta try to like balance it out to the point where it makes sense to use certain cards, because other cards you can have them and you think they'll make sense to use, but they don't. They actually don't make sense to have or use certain cards. Stuff like that. So, because you gotta think about what you're trying to accomplish and stuff like that. And that's how I used to play when I play online as well. It's like think of what I want to actually do. And this, that, the other. I'm not sure how he's gonna fight your offense, and I'd rather just keep stamina. I could have easily took him down because he's gonna use one card. Okay, I should have took his ass down. Took him down. Cause he got the card I want. The one for 3 kicks to the legs for a knockdown. That's my favorite knockdown card. That and the 1 for 2 with the liver shot. That's also a good card to have. Yeah, but it don't matter. I'm finna have the health lead by 2. Because this is 10 damage right here. I know I said I don't really go for more than one takedown at a time, but if I have to get that damage off, I'm gonna go for it. So that's if he can best damage off and protect myself from getting, stood up on. You know he is going to be.
As the sun go down, was it like a rainy day? Distance cover. game, we did it now. I'm handing in my gun, 'cause lately
I should have known better. He was gonna try to take it to the ground, but fuck. Yeah, this way I could at least have the stamina lead, and I could try for a submission. I wish I could got both submissions, but no. Because the health lead ain't that severe.
Stuff to explain to you. Stop to think about the victims that we took for long. Did they come undone, or are they over you?
With all that damn damage. And the thing is, he would had no, he wouldn't have.
Thinking about one, the one that makes you feel, oh frankly,
I won! I snuck out the victory! Yes!
Can we pray all night? Can we make love? Can we take some time and cover up on love? Alright, but I've got stuff.
Snuck out the victory. Oh, I thought I lost. Oh, I thought they had him on there. That'd be funny if he was on there on Wild 'N Out. When it's low damage, even when it's early on the match, when they go after low damage and stuff, I tend to not freaking care just because it's, low damage and stuff. I can go after this and this and still get off some decent damage. Yeah, he was gonna do a get up anyway. Submission. Yeah, there's no need to get up if I could just wreck you on the ground. Like, that's one of the things I love most about this game. That's why I think this is crazy. Because even if I don't get this, I still got 11-point deficit on him. So 11 point deficit.
I'm really sorry for what I did. I'm really sorry for what I did.
Oh shit! It may be over.
All of you
God,
forgive me.
this may be over.
Right?
It may be over. Oh, thank you. But my head health is bad. Shit. That is not good at all. But it doesn't matter because I still finish you. I still finish you. Like, get off me. I can't wait for the boxing because I got a freaking, what's that? 5 for 7 to the body for a knockdown. And I can get the drop kick right now if I wanted to. I could go after the drop kick with the wrestling. That's 5 for 8. Yeah, I can't wait for that. We're gonna go after this, and then instead of doing the one of the disciplines with the training, I'm gonna go and fight again in the career thing. Because man, look, it's good enough training.
Like a man and you swallowed it. When the unsigned hype column and the source was like our only source of life. When the mic used to mean something, the 4 was like you were the shit. Now it's like the least you get. 3.5 now, this means you a piece of shit. 4.5 or 5 means you Biggie, Jigga, Nas, or Benzino. Shit, I don't even think you realize you playing with motherfuckers' lives. I don't watch Dre get fucked on the chronic, probably cause I was on it. Now you fucked me out of my mic twice, I let it slide. I said I wouldn't hold my fucking breath to get a 5. Shit, I was right, I'd have fucking died already trying. I swear to God, I never lie. I bet it's why you let that bitch give me that bullshit review. I sat and took it, I ain't look at the shit. We knew you probably try to fuck us with Obi in 52. Fuck a relationship we threw. No more source for street crack, them days is dead. Ray's got AKs, the day maze his head. Every issue there's an 8-page Maidman spread. Will somebody please tell whoever braids his head that I am not afraid of this fucking waste of lead on my pencil. For me to write some shit this simple, so listen closely as I break it down and proceed. This OG's about to get smoked like bro weed. You don't know me or my motherfucking mother, you motherfucking punk. Put me on your fucking cover just to sell your little sellout mag. I ain't mad, I feel bad. Here's an ad, here's a poster of Ray and his dad. You wanna talk about some shit that you don't know about? Yeah, let's talk about how you putting your own son out there to try to eat off him cause you missed your boat.
He's a bastard for that one.
No wonder you're sore now. Lord, you're bored now. I'm pushing 30. You can get 40 store now. Bitch, this is war now. And you'll never beat me. All you do is cheat me out of quotables, but you know that you'll always see me on your TV. Cause you gotta stay up till 3 in the morning to see a video played once on BET. So, who has the last laugh? Aftermath, yeah, so on behalf of a whole staff. Kiss our asshole crack. We'll never fold or hold back. Just know that Benzie knows whack. No matter how many times I say it back, you'll never blow jack. You're better off trying to bring RSO back. Look at your track record, that's how far it goes back. It's extortion and round of portion. So half of the staff up there is fresh out of jail from Boston.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Really brainwashed him and forced him to stay locked in his own office. Afraid of the softest, fakest, wanna be gangster in New York, and it's pitiful. Cause I would've never
is over.
You owe me.
Nice try, Record Machine. Do a rematch with something I got only 2 stars for, or I could do a fresh new fight. Wonder which one. Which one seems more appealing?
You see, I'm falling and I'm fast the best, clouded by memories of the past. At last, I see, I hear it fading, I can't speak it. Oh, else you will dig my grave. Then finding, always whining. Take my hand now, be alive. I cannot be forsaken, because I'm not the only one. We walk amongst you, feeling raging. Must we hide from everyone?
There's always that chance of you losing it. Start for some damage. With this stamina. She's gonna waste it.
I'm over it. Why can't we be together? Embrace it. Sleeping so long, taking off the mask. At last, I see. My spirit is fading. I can't speak it. Oh, else you will dig my grave. You feel them finding, always whining. Take my hand now, be alive. I cannot be forsaken, because I'm not the only one. We walk amongst you, feeling raging. Must we hide from everyone?
There's some good cards on the ground. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully that ends it. No one will survive. Well, I always say he almost beat me, but he almost took a. No, I would have. No, if he had picked the right card at the end of the first round, I would still have 16. Yeah, and I stopped him from doing damage through the whole entire second round. So I did good. Yeah. But I still had to So we said we was gonna do the other two divisions and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's look at it one more time, real quick. Let's look at the training one more time, because I think I did everything I need to do for kickboxing, right? Yeah, and I can't see shit for kickboxing until level 16. Okay, that's correct. And then this is, all three of these open up at 15 for me to, the black belts for the, wrestling and Muay Thai open up at 15, and I need 7 for here, I think I said, yeah. And I get decent cards, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep doing this one right here, the jiu-jitsu, and just when I feel like it, I'll start doing the Muay Thai and wrestling. Just gonna be red belt, and that's not until level 16. And this is gonna be yellow belt. Is that right? Yeah, this is gonna be yellow belt in a little while. Alright, cool. If anything, I may start doing some fights. Once I get some way better cards with the jiu-jitsu, when I'm satisfied with what I got for jiu-jitsu cards, I may just go back to the wrestling. And the other thing, because I may work my way, because what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna work my way to at least this probably with the wrestling, because I want that card. I definitely need that card right there. That's probably the best defensive card I could get at the moment. And what else? Yeah, this 3 for 5. So I may end up doing these, but I may not. You know what I'll do? After I'm taken care of with jiu-jitsu, because I know that I'm not gonna, once I'm taken care of with jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna do wrestling and the freaking multi, but I'm not gonna go after the black belt just yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna go after the black belt just yet. But I do got some cards I want to pick up. I want to pick up this card, and that's about it. I don't really care about that and stuff like that, but that card at the end, I definitely want that. I want to pick up that defensive card for the stand up for wrestling, and then for this, I want to pick up this defensive card for the head, and this knockdown card for the legs, that KO card for the legs, and then we'll just stand off on, playing for the black belt, because when I do the black belt, that's 3 and 3, and that's another 6 stamina being wasted. That's another 6 energy that could possibly be wasted if that shit doesn't work. And can I watch a video? Fuck no, because this game is an asshole. Yeah, so we'll hold off on doing the black belts for them, but I am gonna get them to the point where I can get those 3 cards I just mentioned, with the 1 card for wrestling and the offensive defensive cards for the Muay Thai. And then, because after that, the last cards that I could get is they're good cards, but nothing that I'm clamoring for right now. And if they made a part 2, or if they made MMA Federation part 2, they could have did some more shit, because look at this. Look at this. You got the Oh, I didn't know I could go back and do these again. I did not know. I never ever tried to click on the belt thing before, but we right here at brown belt, right? Don't it look like it got enough room up here for you can have the first degree black belt, a second degree black belt, and a third degree black belt, and then I guess a master after a second degree. When you become a third degree, a master or something. I know they go 4th degree and 5th degree, but I never understood that shit after a second or third degree in a particular discipline of martial arts. What comes after a third degree? I know they got 4th and 5th degree, but what the fuck does that actually mean? Like, you know, like, I get to a third and fourth degree is better than the first and second, but like the thing is, reason I ask that is because, like with jiu-jitsu, for example, some people are like a second and third degree, but they could get tapped out by a fucking brown belt or a purple belt, you know? Hell, even a blue belt. It don't matter what degree of belt you are and stuff like that, but like certain people as instructors, I believe they're like a fourth and fifth degree in that particular martial arts. But as a like combatant or somebody as a practitioner, somebody who competes, I don't understand that with this and that degree. Because there's black belts who get choked out by purple and lower class belts all the time in jiu-jitsu competition. I know that like one loss doesn't mean you suck or something like that, because they usually use submissions or they have a guard game or a style that they're extremely good at, something that people wouldn't expect to have to defend against in a competition and stuff. You know? But that's just my take on it. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed. That was a lot of matches. And this was part 17. Part 18 will probably be coming to you later on today, if not tomorrow. But I thought I was going to take a break from this, but the way I'll probably end up taking a break from this is start doing videos for other games, because, yeah, we almost at an hour, so it don't really fucking matter to me, you know? Because we're almost at an hour anyway, so I might as well talk about the other stuff possibly gonna do. Where is the game at? Where is the game at? So Grand Prix, yeah. We're gonna do this, and like I'm gonna do like the league thing, which is if you ever watched me do the any of the other like wrestling games and I create my own league or tournament bracket, that's what I'm gonna do with this game and stuff like that. With I think there's 16 characters, so we may do tournaments, and then I'll probably eventually do a league with all the characters where I'll just set it up myself. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be like 16 characters on there. I'm not sure about unlocks, but I can barely play the game, especially with a touchscreen. Like with a controller, I would be more willing to play the game, especially with a controller, and like if people have like tournaments for the game, I'll be able to play it. But like if that was the case, they'll do it for the PS2 games that are way more better. You know, the PlayStation 2 games are way better. Not sure if they made one for, you know, PS3 or anything with the K1 and stuff. What other game is there to talk about? Oh wait, I can just look on here to just talk about all the other games. So we got that. Oh yeah, I got SmackDown. Shut Your Mouth. I mean SmackDown. Not damn it. That's the one. That's the game. That's the only SmackDown game I actually own on console, and that was for PlayStation 2, which is SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Cause I got SmackDown Shut Your Mouth like I think I was like in high school, so that was probably like 2004 or 5 or 6 or something. And the thing is, the people at the GameStop was telling me I should buy Here Comes the Pain. And the only reason I wanted to SmackDown Shut Your Mouth is because I used to play that with my cousin as a kid. And not always is the sequel better than the original, but in that case, the sequel was better. Here Comes the Pain was way better than SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, but I didn't know that, you know. So, yeah. Also, YouTube, at least for my knowledge, I wasn't using YouTube as much as I use YouTube now. Because now, when it comes to games, I'll look at people playing them with the gameplay on YouTube before I ever think about buying anything. If it's an app game, yeah, I'll download it and see if I like it. But like, when it comes to the actual video game stuff like that, you know, I like to watch the gameplay for it and stuff like that before I even think about getting it. Steam games, I need a computer. There's a ton of good Steam games being created by independent developers that I think are good. Like, where's the game at? This is a good game that's coming up, Kindred Fates. And like, it's an action combat monster tamer. So people say don't think of Pokemon when you think of monster tamer, but that's why I always go to, because you know you got the trainer, you got the Pokemon, but these creatures don't act like how Pokemon creatures act, you know. But it's action based. So imagine Pokemon, but instead of horrible as turn based game that you see with all the Pokemon games where it's turn based, instead of doing that, it's looks like when you watch the TV show Pokemon, when that cartoon used to come on all the time. That's how it's designed. When you're actually playing with the characters and you're fighting like that. It's pretty good, and like his name is, what's his name? Gym Leader Ed. He does breakdown videos on everything that has to do with the game. I think they also got their own studio, which is called Sky Mill Studios, that you see right here. See, it says Sky Mill Studios. Males. MILLS. Yeah, that's males. I said Mills. I think I accidentally said Mills. But yeah, these are the play styles and stuff like that. See, you got the zoner. So they stuff is not like fire beats water, because you know it's fire and that's water. So like, I mean, damn it, water beats fire. When the fuck has fire ever beat water? Unless there's a lot more fire than water. That's the only way. But yeah, so you know, so fire type is a zoner, hit and run base, you know. And then you got the water base, which is combat and flow state, and it's favorable against fire type, because of fire. Think of it like a fighting game, like, you know, in 2D fighters, you got the zoners, you got the rush down, and you got the grappler. So the rush down is favorable against somebody who's going to use projectiles, but they're bad against somebody who uses grapples, because they can grapple you out of your, you know, out of your combos and stuff like that. They can interrupt you with a grapple. And then grapplers are bad against zoners, because zoners, they can keep the distance, and grapplers tend to be the more bulky, bigger characters, and they have to get close in order to grapple. So you can keep them out, or whatever like that. And token, minion user, a minion base. So basically, they got little like characters that's gonna help them. Like, you know, they got like how you see with the freaking those mobile games, like the League of Legends, when they got the like the little minis, and then you have to destroy the little minis while the main character that you're supposed to be trying to take out can like get a break from the action. Like, that's why Fire will have an unfavorable matchup, because having to blast all the little mini things before you get to the what's name, it's like you got the giant, it's like you got a group of zombies, and before you get to kill the main zombie, the other ones is going to block you from hitting him. So that's how I see it. And see, this is just that. I'm going to stop talking about what I think it means and stuff like that, because I'm starting to mess up with a couple of them. So, yeah, but I screenshot all of this. You see the favorable matchup and the unfavorable matchup. And it's called a rush/glass shooter. So this is the rush down, I think. Because what was that one called? Combo/flow base. And this says rush, so I'm thinking rush down. And I think that's the air or wind type, whatever. This is the stall, crowd control base. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, you know what it means? I think it has the this may be the one that's gonna have AoE damage, so it can attack a lot of things at once. You know, crowd control or whatever like that. It can attack more than one thing, or it can do surrounding damage. So it got a lot of AoE damage that it's gonna be able to do, or a lot of AoE effects where it does surrounding damage or surrounding effect to everything. I don't know. And tank. So everybody knows what a tank does. It dishes out a ton of damage and it can take a lot of damage. So it's got a lot more HP or armor or block than a lot of other characters will have and stuff like that. And it can take them out better. Okay. And that's how this goes and stuff like that. Because I like this style because this is better than the regular Pokemon style of just having like a bunch of shit that doesn't make sense. Because you think of Pokemon, a lot of it doesn't make sense with the way it's designed and stuff like that. I get, because like they added what was it? What are the types that don't make no fucking sense? Like a fairy type. What is that? And then dragon type is so obscure because Pokemon can only be like two types. Because Charizard, I think he's supposed to be fire and dragon type or some weird shit, but like he's dragon, fire, and flying type or something like that. I don't know. It's something weird like that. Then these two are the weird ones because I think this is a light type because you see that like a little spark, so that's like the light type. Sustain. So sustain base. I don't know. Buff. I guess it can generate its own energy or replenishes itself like a heal type or something. It can heal itself. I don't know what they mean by that. And this is a deep up trickery type. And this is neutral playstyle. No favorable matchup, no unfavorable matchup. Which I think would be cool because that means it's a balanced playstyle, which means it has nothing that's weak against, but it has nothing that's overwhelmingly strong against. That means like it can match up well with anything, which I'm not sure how they're going to design characters that can do that, creatures that can do that. Because it essentially says it's well-rounded, but like it just has, it's equal, it can fight on equal terms with any style, which is great. Great at all, but the master of none. You know, it's great against all it's great at everything, but it's not the master of anything. Essentially. And I also got these screenshots at the end that talks about every last one of them. This is all from his channel. And this is basically said, rather than one type being better in the fight than another simply because it deals twice as much damage, we're trying something different. Your success will greatly depend on your skill, strategy, and personal playstyle. All types will deal equal damage to each other. So everything you just heard me talk about with this, that, and the other, it's not that a fire beats water simply because it's damn it. Why do I keep on saying fire beats water? It's not simply that water beats fire. Or it's not simply water beats fire. I can't believe I keep on getting that wrong, man. I'll be the type of person who house get burnt down because I think that the fucking water won't put out the fire. You know, something would burn down around me because I'm like, man, water can't beat fire. You know? But anyway, water beats. It's not simply that fire loses to water because it's water. It's more so the playstyle. So everything is going to be on equal terms, basically. So that's why I wasn't really saying, like, you know, that's why you heard me talk about the playstyle rather than, like, the type ability and stuff like that, like fire and water and that stuff. So it comes down, and that's great because that's what I'd rather have stuff do, especially because it's going to be action combat based. It's going to be action combat instead of turn based. Turn based, that seems more suitable for that style, but like if it's action combat, you don't want to, you know, like, and I wish Pokemon was more so like this as well, because like you wouldn't want to lose in a Pokemon match because you pick fucking Charmander, and because that nigga picked Squirtle, he's automatically gonna end up beating you. Even in action-based combat, that wouldn't seem fair, you know? Because Squirtle only has to hit you with like one water gun, and then you hit that nigga directly with Flame Door like 5 times, but he's never taking as much damage as you because he's a water type Pokemon. So I like that style of thinking. Yeah, but anyway, that's the end of this and stuff like that. This video or whatever. So hope you enjoy. What the hell? Was this part 16? Let me turn off this. This. I hate listening to myself talk.
So, hello there. I am Papa01, and this is MMA Federation walkthrough part 16.
Alright, so that is part 16 going on right there. Alright, and I do believe that I already uploaded that shit, or I should have already uploaded. Let's see. Let me see something. No, that's not transitioning me to where I need to go to. Oh, you can still do that on here? The fuck? Hey, why did it turn this way and stuff like that? Got the phone turned the other way. Oh, ain't that about it, bitch? You can still do all that, but you ain't got no online. Oh, I'm not using that stuff at all. No, I don't need to use that for what I'm doing. It's great that that's on here. I'm truly thankful that that crap is on there. I was trying to see about the other thing that's on here, but try to get to YouTube without actually going out of this shit. Oh, I can't get to YouTube. You know how? I'll go out of this, right? Make something new. I'm gonna put this right here. Then we can just do this by youtube.com. Put another circle behind it. And then we can go, alright, right there. Click on it. And it'll bring me straight to YouTube, you know, because I didn't want to go out to the game to get to it. Alright, so we'll put in Papa01, because this is the other account I got on here, the DD4 Blaze account I got on here. And, yep, part 16 is on there. You can also check to make sure it's part of the freaking playlist. Yep, MMA Federation playlist. Part 16 is on there. That's all well and good. Go back on here. And go out of that. We could go back on to here. I could delete this because once it's on YouTube, I'm just gonna delete it to save up space because I only got what about 49, just under 50 MB left on this SD card. I need to get rid of a lot more shit, you know, because let me just click on this and now you know what, we can do that. I'm gonna click on it, but I'm gonna basically click on it the right way. So we're gonna click on this pay-per-view, this, and then we can look at details. 33 MB, yeah, from all those matches. Because we're not done with C yet. That's what we're on. We're on C, and and until I get done with show 8C, I can't do pay-per-view 8 anyway. So yeah, 33 more MB to be done with that game alone. Yeah. Yeah, so we got a while before everything's done and over with. So, yeah, that's a game that I be checking up on all the time and stuff like that for obvious reasons. You know, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a computer game, but if it could get picked up as a console game, that would be just as great to me. I'm not sure how the moves are going to go about. I'm not sure if it's going to be, you know, I forget the terms for certain stuff, but like there's you know, actions per second, that type of tap pace with computer games where like you gotta press like a bunch of keys in order to perform like certain techniques, or it'll be like more so like the way other games are where like they have the cooldown and you gotta wait for the cooldown in order to use them again. I like both styles, and I'm not sure why a lot more games don't use both styles at the same time, so that people who prefer this style can use this and that. I'm pretty sure there probably are some games that use that, but like I don't really get into like the MMO style play of games, and I don't want to say necessarily RPG because it's not necessarily called RPG. I think it's called magic or fantasy based MMOs and stuff like that, because RPG to me stands for the shit that I don't care about, which is a story driven based thing where like you are the building block of the story, but like the story could take 1,000 turns. That's what MMORPG means. Like you don't have to follow like a certain script, like what's a good example of a game that has a great skip from start to finish? Like Uncharted, the story only gonna go one way, and you can't think of a different way to approach the story, and it's only gonna go in this one direction throughout the entire story. You know, you can't go during the story mode on side quests or take a break from the main story and develop a different story for something like World of Warcraft or several other games. Those MMO games, you could have like more than one story, and like your story could take you this way or that way, and the world's not dependent on your story. You know, the world will cease to exist just because you're not doing the game on this particular story or area. But that probably was the best example of the two games and stuff like that. But anyway, it's like that where you're actually guiding your own story, and it's not built around a predetermined story being told and stuff like that. What was that game called? Until Dawn, and it had like 5 or 6 different ways that the characters on the game, and like, you know, 5 different endings with this character, these characters lives, or those characters live, depending on how you play the game and stuff. That sort of thing. I don't know. Well, until the next one later, and hope you enjoy. Peace out. Yeah, but again, keep on doing this for some reason. The game again is called Kindred Fates. It's gonna be a cool game when it comes out. I wish I had a better like thing for like what's it called? Oh yeah, you can build your own guild and stuff like that. This and that or whatever. Yeah. But check out his channel. Check out his channel if you're watching this video at the very end, at the hour of gameplay. His name is the Gym Leader Ed. And like he does stuff not just about this Monster Tamer game, but several others, up and coming ones, including Pokemon and stuff like that, like the recent Pokemon games and other stuff like that. But there's a ton of different ones, but this is the only one that I maybe would pick up as a game that I would like to play. Let's say somebody make one and it plays similar to like MMA Federation, because like MMA Federation is probably the only turn-based card game or like turn-based fighting game that I actually like using, because like, you know, you're not just, you got offensive, defensive cards and stuff like that. No, you got offensive, defensive cards and you're picking out your target. There was another game, let me see something very quick. Let me go in here. There was another game and I believe it was called what? Coliseum. Oh wait, no, it wasn't called Coliseum Heroes. That's something totally different. It was called Sands of the Coliseum. And this game was cool because, like, they got all these stupids on here. Let me put this. This is one of my favorite games, but let me see. No. Let me see. Like, you get to pick where you want to attack your opponent. The online is kind of crappy because of, you know, like, they give you overpowered stuff and you can use, you know, you could, it's basically pay to win. It's basically pay to win, basically. Because level up to win would be justifiable, because it is level up to win, but it's also pay to win. I basically used to play this game for the, oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. 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 I hope that didn't fuck up the game just now. I accidentally pressed the turn off the screen button, the power off button to turn off the screen. But basically, you can attack wherever body part you want on here. Right. I'm trying to show you the opposite. Oh, that's not even showing you the goddamn gameplay correctly. Yeah, let's go to part 1 with this guy doing his video. So like, you can have up to 3 people play at a time, but you can have as many of these gladiators as you want. So like,
I'm assuming that's auto.
you get to attack like the head,
Special points or whatever the hell this game calls them.
Minimum or strong attack. There's also special.
Since I turned that on auto, can I
and stuff like that.
make sure I go for headshots?
Like, if you take out the head or body,
That guy doesn't even have a sword.
you take out an arm or a leg, or you injure an arm or leg, you start doing damage to the body and stuff like that. And you gain
Okay, well,
for
The Emperor wants blood. Let's give it to him.
What's it called? The magma, the mana boost for staring somebody.
Experience.
And you can get
MP level derp.
that stuff, and you can also buy them. So it is level up and pay to win.
Londinium.
You know, go
Londinium.
about it either way, because it's not always about skill. And then what I always hate about those type of games, it's the same thing I always hate about Pokemon games, is that sometimes moves won't work and they'll just never work, and they'll just be like, why the fuck do I have this move? Because unless a move says 100% of the time it'll or it says like, you know, like certain Pokemon attacks will always land, then that's great. So that's those type of games I don't like with turn-based games, wherein it's a chance that a move will happen, and that's always the case is chance that it was happen. Like Pokemon games were more so like, you know, it'll do this and that damage and it'll just work. I'll like it. That's why I like MMA Federation, because there's no guessing game with all the cards. You know, just with certain cards, the cards that say, you know, it has a percentage chance of evade or do damage, or that you do a combo, I can live with that. But if all the cards are like that, and like I'm doing a basic attack and like it just just a miss, then that's some BS to me. Alright, till the next one later. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully when the screen got paused it didn't fuck nothing up. But this is just under an hour and a half. God damn. Alright, peace out.